Like most video responses, this is not the video that I intended to post this week. I had a story about yet another disaster date all ready to go. You guys probably already know about this video, but for the few that don't, basically this girl made a video about deleting all of her social media and why she did it. I don't want to get too much into the video and waste time recapping, so if you're interested and you don't know what's going on yet, I'm going to link some articles below so you can catch up on what I'm talking about first. When I first watched it, I was very much like, yes, preach. This is amazing. This is so enlightened. This is so refreshing. This girl gets it. She's understanding the effects that social media is having on the world and our well-being. She makes a lot of really good points. We, without a question, live lives completely run by social media a lot of the time. It's no secret that a lot of us are addicted to our phones. It breaks my heart that we, and in particular, kids, are able to quantify one another. Bullying is so much easier now. Like when I was in grade school, bullying sucked, but now we are literally quantifiable with numbers. You are numerically valued with likes and followers. The worth of a person has never been so tangible or scientific even. One part that particularly rung true to me was when she said something along the lines of, if you had told me at 12 that I would have 100,000 followers, I would say, no way. And you would think that that's amazing. It is amazing until you get 100,000 followers and it feels great for a day, and then you want 500,000, and then you want 1,000,000. And I get that because I had that feeling. I thought it was so cool that somebody with a really decently sized Instagram page was just giving that up because she felt she needed to heal as a person and to better herself. But then this article started getting a lot of media and a lot of people started talking about it, and I started really thinking about a lot of the things that she was saying. What ended up happening was a lot of people on the internet started bashing social media and its creators and taking her experience as an ultimate truth. I don't like being generalized, and I felt like I had this conversation with a lot of my friends who are also social media creators, and a lot of us felt very insulted by what she was saying, and a lot of people are getting a very bad impression and a bad taste in their mouth for social media creators. So this video isn't meant to bash this girl. I'm happy for her that she's taking steps in her life to make herself feel better. But I also felt the need to speak my insight, because what she said was that she has this insight that not a lot of people have. And so do I. And I think that my insight probably matches a lot more content creators than her insight. Okay. I love what I do. I wake up every morning to a job that I've always dreamed of. Just like her, I grew up watching these YouTubers and stuff, and I just always wanted to be that. I have this passion for what I do, and I'd be doing it whether I was getting paid or not. But at the end of the day, like she made very clear in her video, social media is a business. It's not an ugly business. It's not a bad business, but it is a business. I don't think it's any secret to the world that content creators make money doing what they are doing, or else we wouldn't be able to do it. And we work hard, a lot harder than a lot of people would like to think. In her video, she talks about these relationships that she's had with people that were solely to get pictures for her Instagram page. They would get together, hang out, have a good time, but ultimately it was about taking an Instagram picture. In her mind, that's not okay, but that is okay. Again, at the end of the day, a lot of this is a business. People do that in every business and every day. It's called collaboration. It's called cross-promotion. It's called mutually beneficial. It's called networking. It's social networking. Not everyone you meet needs to be your best friend. It's okay to have business relationships with people. These relationships exist in literally every business. Furthermore, not every content creator has had the experience that she has. Not all of us feel the way she feels or acts the way she acts. Yes, I feel excitement when one of my posts gets a lot of likes. Of course I do. I created something that I wanted to influence people and I succeeded. I would get the same feeling if I was in an office and my boss told me that I did a good job. All of you, all of my viewers matter. Your opinion matters to me. My job is to create content that makes you happy. So yes, I get excited when I succeed at my job. Is that wrong to be happy about your successes? Is it not okay to be disappointed when you don't reach your goal? The director of an Oscar-winning movie is going to be proud of his award. He's going to be happy that it sold a lot of tickets. He worked really hard on that, and damn it, he deserves to feel happy about that. Part of life and happiness is success, and part of success is numbers. However, for me, unlike her, that isn't my only source of excitement and happiness. And I believe I'm speaking on behalf of the majority of my friends in this industry when I say that. My happiness comes from a lot of different places. My friends, my family, and yes, my career is a part of that. What this girl is saying isn't completely 100% untrue, which is why I was initially really proud of her for making such a grand statement by deleting all of her social media. And I do believe that in her genre of social media, which is beauty and fashion, that her struggle is a lot different than a lot of people's. So this statement was very true to her. Her battles with her self-image and her self-worth and her self-control. People who are unhappy, famous or not, rich or poor. Some of the most famous, most rich people in the world kill themselves. Some of the most destitute people kill themselves. You can't define happiness with a bank statement or a view count. This girl, unfortunately, is unhappy because she's unhappy with herself, and I'm sure social media and the constant scrutiny that comes along with it did not help. And I believe that she made the right decision for herself to delete her social media. It wasn't healthy for her anymore. She wasn't able to find that balance. But to make a blanket generalization about all content creators is just ignorant. To call us fake, to call our careers and our relationships fake. I've met all of my closest, dearest, most genuine and caring friends through social media. I am with them every free moment I get. But look at our social media. How many times do you see us together on the internet? You would never guess that I'm with some of these people every day. How many countless times have I spent time with these people over the last 2 years? And how few times has the purpose of that been to collaborate and get more followers from each other? You use these words and you say that all of us are fake and miserable, but these words don't describe me. I have real friends and I do have a real life. And yes, social media is a huge part of that, but that doesn't define me and that doesn't define a lot of the people that I care about. What makes social media as a career so difficult for a lot of people is we don't have 9-to-5 jobs. We don't get to clock out at 5 o'clock and we don't get weekends and holidays. Our life is a constant state of creation, promotion, and yes, work. Even when we're not working, that is where our mind is. We're thinking, what are we gonna do next? You can't shut it off. And yes, I get incredibly stressed, and I admit that sometimes I wish I could just shut my phone off for an entire day and not worry about it. But this is what I want to be doing. And I love this and I have a passion for this, and so many of us do. We're just not cracking under the pressure the way that this girl seems to be. It seems to me that this girl, her problems have more to do with body image and her own obsessive compulsive nature of her personality. It seems that she wasn't able to separate her Instagram fake life from her real life. But a lot of us have found that balance, and that doesn't make us fake and that doesn't make us miserable. There is a lot of stuff buzzing around the internet saying that it was all a hoax. She did take a really long time to delete her YouTube and her Instagram. She posted something to her website saying that she had no intention of deleting her Instagram and her YouTube. And I believe that she only did it because she came under such fire when people were like, hey, you said you were deleting this, why is it still here? She's still very active on her website. And the fact that she was asking for donations came off kind of strange to me. So I don't know what the intentions of this girl were. She seemed very genuine. All I know is that this girl is hurting very badly, and her views are valid and her opinions are valid, and I feel for her because she's obviously going through something that I haven't experienced myself to the extent that she experienced it. But with all of that stress and anxiety comes with the amazing opportunity to wake up every morning and to do something so awesome. Like, I get to talk to you guys. That's awesome. Like, this is what I get to do. I do also find it very incredibly ironic that in saying she didn't want any of this fame or attention, that she has created a very viral video and promoted this very viral video, making her more famous than she ever was. But anyways, I know this was very long-winded, but these were just my thoughts on the matter, and I figured since we had one person speaking for a very large population of people saying that it was the insight, that I would provide another angle to that insight. Everybody has different experiences, everybody has different feelings, everybody reacts to situations differently. But I hope that you don't look at us as a whole any differently because of this person's opinion. And I wish her the best, and I hope she's doing great, and I hope that she finds this peace and happiness and gets her message out there, because a lot of what she said was amazing. Everything she says about body image, everything she says about comparing yourself to others, that's all 100% true. You don't need to compare yourself to Instagram models. You don't need to feel bad about yourself if you're not getting likes on a photo. You're perfect and amazing just the way you are. You know that, I know that. Please leave all of your thoughts in the comment. If you have thoughts about this, I want to hear them. If you completely disagree with me, let me know. Be respectful to each other though in the comments. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you next time. She goes out onto the porch sobbing with these rosary beads clenched in her fist, and then my dad snaps out of it, looks over at her, and realizes that he completely lost this huge gap of time.